Oh, it's recording. Great. Okay. Hello, guys. You, this is gonna be a message for you. Personal. Well, general, but personal. Um, let's get into it. So, let's pull some cards, get some messages. I don't have a plan for this. I'm just letting spirit guide me. Okay. Judgment came out. Oof. Okay. 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 I mean, would not be okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Judgment, strength. Yeah, so basically a situation in your life has called for you to have some strength, man. Some strength. And by strength, I seriously mean some strength. You may have been tested, put through some stuff, but you know, what is God's will is God's will, if you know what I mean. What is God's plan is God's plan, and I necessarily don't believe in God. I believe in God, but I don't believe in God. Let's make that clear. I believe in God, but I don't believe in God. So take it how you will, but what is God's will be His will. So what you are meant to go through is what you're meant to go through right now. We also have this. So there's light approaching the darkness. So this means that these things, these events that have occurred in your life are actually goodness coming in. It may seem like, oh my gosh, there's such horribleness happening, but you're only seeing what is being released. Right? In a tornado, you only see the houses and the flying cows, right? You don't actually see what is outside of the tornado. And this is because you're in the eye of the storm. You're seeing the storm around you, but what you don't realize is the storm is happening to take up and throw away all that is no longer needed for you. That often happens. Often happens, yes. Yes, because with the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on. Four of Pentacles means you're holding on to dear life for something that isn't meant for you. Right? And the Ace of Swords is like, yeah, something new is coming. How are you meant to hold this Ace of Cups? How are you meant to receive love? How are you meant to receive knowledge? How are you meant to receive abundance when you're still holding on to things that no longer serve you? And this is what Spirit, this is what God, this is what your angels, this is what the universe, this is what everything is trying to teach you. Trying to tell you with the sun upright, it felt upright. You want me to know? Read it reversed, right? The sun fell reversed, which means that you're not allowing life to take you where it's meant to go. And I think this has some to do with your past. Maybe perhaps in your past you felt as if you let things happen by itself and then bad things happened. And so of course now you believe that, okay, if I let things flow, bad things are going to come to me. But that's not necessarily the case. The bad things that happened to you in the past were meant to happen. For me, I can only speak from experience. I mean, I went through stuff. And those things happened as a result of me letting it flow. But of course, I was meant to go through those things. I was meant to have those experiences, to have the knowledge to share with you now. So if you didn't go through those bad things in the past, you wouldn't be as wise or spiritual as you are now. And so with the Sun card being reversed, it's telling me you aren't allowing yourself to go on the journey that the universe wants to go on. Life is a journey. It's a journey. See, on this horse, horses represent bravery. They represent strength. They represent knowing. Horses go to a spot away from commotion, away from distress, away from chaos. It's simply being led away. It's not being led towards, it's being led away. And sometimes leaving something that is no longer benefiting us is actually being led towards something that is benefiting us. Okay, so I'm gonna get some cards. Yeah, okay. Is there any more cards, Tarot, that wants to fall out? Yes. Okay, you need to decipher what you want in life. Alright, you're being led to a pinnacle point in your life, a learning lesson, in which later on in your life you're going to say, yes, this is one of the defining moments in my life. You're going through a revolution, a phase, and I love this word, a revolution, because revolution not necessarily means protests or looting or burning houses down. You know, a revolution is simply you deciding to act differently, deciding to say, hey, you know what, I am powerful, I am superior, I'm not going to allow myself to submit to negative things anymore. And so with this Two of Swords, it's like, what do you want in life? I'm pretty sure. Let me pull some cards, because there are some cards in here. What do you need to know with this Two of Swords? Okay. Out of options, create your dream one. With the Two of Swords, right here, I remember I did a reading. Aha. Your choices provide you stability for your future. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount of choices or the amount of options the universe is giving you, or the amount of options you have. Sure, you can go to this university, go to that, do this, have that job. Don't allow it to stress you out, right? Those are options, and options provide you stability because you know you can have. If all else fails, you have those things. And out of options, create your dream one. And so this means that you have all of these options. But if you don't want them, create your own option. You know, you're the master of your reality. Create whatever you freaking want. What is? The only thing you need to do is be yourself. Find it. Tell yourself all of the things you want to hear. So with the only thing you need to do is be yourself, is like, you may be lost right now. You may not know who you are. You may not know what you want to do. What do I want to do? Do I want to work? Do I want to live? Do I want to do this? Do I want to be happy? And so true happiness comes from being your authentic self and expressing it. That's literally what true happiness is. Because when you're not yourself, you're never going to be happy. Because you're never going to be happy in who you are. And ultimately, we come back to our own home, which is within us, every single day. And if you aren't happy or comfortable in your own home, of course you're not going to be happy anywhere else. You know, so find yourself. And so this Judgment and this Strength card, I'm surprised we haven't gotten the Tower, but I don't feel like it's a Tower moment right now. The Tower normally signifies the universe pushing you away. But in this moment, the universe isn't pushing you away. It's leading you, awakening you, getting you ready for a journey that you are going to take. And by journey, I mean a spiritual journey. I mean a journey through life. When you're being awakened, as you're watching this video right now, so of course you must have some kind of awakening. Things happen. Things happen. This is what I want to say. Things happen. Your whole life gets changed. And you don't know who you are anymore, because the past you that you were was not you. The past you that you were was created merely out of survival. You created the past you because you needed to survive, because you needed other people to like you, because you couldn't be hurt, because you needed control, because you needed to do this. But as you realize now that, hey, I'm safe, I'm okay, things are going to be okay, what is meant to be is meant to be, that past you gets, and you create a new you. So, and don't necessarily mean create a new you, because I honestly believe the you that you came into this earth with, because we all have different souls. I truly believe that. I truly believe in reincarnation. So we all have different souls. But however, when our soul comes to earth, we also absorb the energy of earth. This is why birth is so fantastic, because babies come into earth as babies. They come out of their mother's womb and immediately they start crying, because they are adapting to the harsh energy that is the world. And so then they find peace within that. They stop crying and they become happier. But when you're younger, you look around and you realize, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and you accept it. So now your soul has accepted many different things, and you need that acceptance later on in life. You need acceptance everywhere in life. But what you need to understand is that sometimes your soul gets lost. And I don't mean your soul, because your soul ultimately knows who it is, but the ego, the mind, whatever you'd like to call it, thinks that it needs to be something different, because maybe you were hurt, you were bullied, you were called names, whatever. Maybe you felt uncomfortable expressing your soul for whatever reason. Maybe you saw someone else get reprimanded for being their true authentic self. So you now think it's unsafe to be your true authentic self, but it's not, okay? So this is what I mean by the only thing you need to do is be yourself. Come back to who you are. Find who you are. And this is what this whole thing right now is happening in your life, is to teach you, show you who you are. Love with you is like table tennis match. Okay, so I think your self-love game right now is a bit off. It's like And you may be stuck in a karmic relationship in which you're not truly happy. And it's like you're trying to get there, you're trying to get there, you're trying to get there, you're trying to get to this pinpoint, this pinnacle of happiness with other people. But it's like, girl, you're not going to get it. Guy, dude, person, human, soul, you're not going to get it from that other person, because if you're not giving it to yourself, you're never going to receive. You accept what you give yourself. You receive what you are constantly being given. So if you're not giving yourself the utmost respect, the utmost love, the utmost gifts, then of course you're not going to get that from someone else. Other people are merely a reflection of what you accept within yourself. Needed to be said. Okay. I like you, but you can't like me. And this is upright. So, you may be the type of person to be like, I'm obsessed with you. But you think they're too good for that. You think that person is too good for you. So you may be the type of person who's like, only has crushes or only likes or only goes after people out of your league or people you think are better than you. And this is ultimately like, I'm hearing it's a reflection of trauma you went through, a reflection of a belief, a personal belief that, you aren't good enough. And so I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Finished, completed, done, ended. So either this relationship or whatever is going on right now, this belief is done. It's in the dust. It's buried. We have laid it to rest. We have dug up the dirt, put it down. Bye, shoddy. That is gone. That is gone. Like, new things are ready. New things are ready. You put stuff in the dryer, washed it all out. Things are ready. I'm gonna do a quick cleanse with some Florida water. Would you like some? I have not showered myself yet, so bring angels and guides. Florida water. Florida water is actually really good for inviting your spirit guides. I use it to protect my third eye, my crown, my throat, open up my throat. I use it for all over my body, for my ankles, because that's my root. I'm just feeling good vibes. I'm gonna spray you real quick. There we go. Yeah. Okay, did that for you. Let's see what else needs to be said. Anything else? Yes. What should we get? What should we get? Tarot, cards. What do you want? This is the message that wanted to come through. We can stop here if you want. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Should we get Okay, I'll tell you what they need to hear. I was like, should we hype you up? And Spirit was like, no. Don't hype them up. Tell them what they need to hear. Queen of Pentacles, girl. Okay. You need to move into your bag. You need to move into your bag AF. Stop focusing on, like, the Page of Cups. It's like, what do people think about me? What are their opinions? What are their thoughts? It's like, you're the type of person to, like, go on YouTube and, like, okay, what is my person thinking about you? What do other people think about you? What are their opinions on you? Are you a baddie? Why are you like, no. Queen of Pentacles is like, release that. Focus on what you have right now. Ultimately, you were watching those videos because you're like, am I enough? And then you acted out of not enoughness. But the Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. She is the Queen of Pentacles, right? The divine feminine, when it's powerful and when it's healed, is like, I'm not accepting your trash. I'm not accepting your baggage. You have to come with me, for me, with pure love and light. None of this lower vibrational doo-doo. We're not accepting that in 2022, 2021, 2020. We're not accepting that today, tomorrow, yesterday, in the future. We're not accepting that at all. Queen of Pentacles invites you to say, hey, embrace yourself. Okay, so I had this really cool idea that I really wanted to get out there. It's, I don't know if I can swear, but it's breaths out for transformation, right? So, what is the word for breast that starts with a T? All right, and then that's the word I was gonna use. That out for transformation, and it's because your chest holds. Your chest is your heart chakra, right? So your heart chakra is how you love, and the loving center that you have. Your heart's right here, right? So your heart comes out here. And so one of the amazing things, I was like, whoa, women have such a healing heart chakra because they are the divine feminine, and the divine feminine is so healing. The divine feminine is so healing because the divine feminine is all, nothing, all at once. And so purely, I don't understand why the divine feminine is so healing. I and the divine feminine. And I'm so healing. And I'm like, why? Why? Is it because we're in tune spiritually? Is it because we can feel and release? What is it? I'm open to knowing. I'm open to knowing. So this is also a message that spirit, my ancestors just gave me, is if you want to know something, don't don't search for it. Don't search for the answer. I get the sense that you may have some questions. Don't search for the answer. Allow your inner guidance, your inner voice, your spirit guides, your intuition to tell you the answer. Okay. The message here with chest out for transformation is that you have a very powerful heart chakra. You love a lot. Oh my god, yes. You're like me, bro. We're like the same. This is why we're meeting. Like, I feel like I went through things you're going through right now, so I'm like, let me help you, child. Let me help you. So you're like the person who loves a lot, and maybe you get into icky relationships. People who don't love you the back. Don't love you the way you should be loved, or don't love you back, as they don't reciprocate your feelings, you know? You love this amount, and then they're giving you this amount, and you're like, oh, well, I guess that's enough. Bruh, stop accepting things that aren't up to your standards. Raise your standards. If you love this much, accept this much. You know, if you love this much, accept this much. If you love this much, accept this much. Alright, accept more than you give. Because then, if you accept more than you're giving, you're going to give more than you're accepting, and then you're going to accept more than you're giving. So it's going to be like and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger with love. So I'm also getting to heal your heart chakra. If you've been closing yourself off to love because you're afraid of being hurt, don't do that. Don't do that. Especially because this isn't just with relationships. If girl, I'm stuttering. It's with everybody, right? Because your relationship with someone is ultimately your relationship with a part of the universe. Everyone is everything. Just kind of in a small little part, you know? So open up your heart, heal your roots, and your sacral, and your solar. Okay? And your throat a little bit. And your third eye. Third eye is kind of open for you. Crown, it is, but you need to pay attention to what the universe is telling you. I get the sense that the universe is telling you this, and this, but then it's telling you things you don't necessarily want to hear, because that means you have to change. And then obviously a lot of insecurities come up with that change. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with this. Let me shut it out. And then you find solace in loving someone else because you're able to express this love that you can never express without them. And so then you're like, this person gives me this love, and then you believe that that person is giving you the love that you're giving them, because you associate the love that you are releasing with that person. But in reality, that person was never giving you the love. You were giving yourself that love by giving it to that person. All right, so now what I'm telling you to do is with the Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She has closed off her heart, and she just got a rose, and she's about to throw it over. No, brah. Give yourself that rose. Whatever you were going to give to that person, whether it be a gift, and I'm hearing a virginity for some, could relate, could not relate. Look at my shoulders. Let me stand up straight. Better. Whatever you were going to give to that other person, don't give it to them. Give it to you. Whether it's a gift, whether it's your love, whether it's your life, whether it's your money, whatever it is, don't give it to that person. Give it to you. Open up your heart and give it to you. Okay. Is this enough? What else? Oh, no, not that. Okay, we got that down. Learning lesson, understand that. Oh my god, it's the devil. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, yeah, this is some toxic relationship, some toxic energy with you. Yeah, Look at the devil, man. Look at that devil. Look at that devil. Look at you. You're accepting nothing, and you're about to give everything, and the devil's over here like, keep doing it, shawty, keep doing it, keep doing that, shawty, keep doing that toxic thing. And it's like, no. Starting from day onwards, you're not doing any toxic things. I urge you to do a cord-cutting spell between you and the devil. You and all of your toxic relationships, all of your toxic obsessions, all of your toxic manipulative, codependent actions, do a cord-cutting spell. And if you don't know, cord-cutting spell simply calls for 2 candles. Normally it's a black and a white. Normally the black would be the darkness, you would be light. But here, 2021, 2022, we know that we are both. We are duality. We are the darkness and we are the light. So stop fearing your toxic. Stop fearing the toxicity within you. I get the sense that you're trying to change, but at the same time, you are fearing the toxicity within you. You understand that it's there. You're like, oh, I'm a toxic person, but I don't want to be a toxic person. And so during doing this, you're like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. And then it becomes something that you're afraid of because you're afraid of being toxic. But the thing is, you need to find out where your toxicity comes from. Toxicity isn't toxic, right? It only becomes toxic when you play into the mindset. And so when you find the root of your toxicity, and it's usually like, I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not that. And then you're like, no, I have to be. And so you find ways in which to be good enough. But if you're acting from not being good enough, then of course you're never going to be good enough. And the relationships that you get from that aren't going to be good. They're going to be toxic, right? And so with the Devil card, I invite you to say, hey, let me sit down. I also get the sense that you kind of are very anxious. Like, bro, you'd be like, oh my God, all of this is happening. I don't know what to do. And then you just run away. Like, you do something else. Like, that does not help you. And this is where the devil is coming from. It's coming from overwhelmed anxiety. So what we got to do, instead of running, instead of fleeing, we got to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath with me. Release it all. Release it all, bro. Release it all. All of that. Take a bath, bro. Take a spiritual bath. Take a cleansing. Cleanse yourself. I get the sense that you need to be more spiritual. And more spiritual, not in the way of like knowing, not in the way of praying or meditating or eating food or fasting, whatever you think spirituality is. I get the sense of treating yourself like a spiritual being. Humans are crystals. Let me show you my crystal. Which one? Okay. Humans are crystal. This is a crystal right here. All right. So how would you treat a crystal? How would you treat a crystal? You would cleanse it. You would put it under the full moon. You would give it a bath. You would use it for goodness, right? Okay? So humans are human crystals. So you need to treat yourself like your favorite rose quartz. You need to treat yourself like your favorite clear quartz, your favorite lepidolite, your favorite aventurine, your favorite ruby, your favorite moonstone. You know, treat yourself how you would treat something you love. Because ultimately, when you treat yourself like something you love, you're subconsciously telling yourself that I love you. So this is why acts of self-care are completely important. They are important. So this is my message to you. What is this card signifying? I never can understand it. It's like freaking frog. This is the Nine of Cups, right? Is it the Nine of No. 6, 8. It's the Nine of Cups. What is this? Where is this taking me? I get the sense that you could have the pick of the litter. You could have the pick of the litter. You could have the pick of the litter. But I'm also like, pick of the litter. I mean, like, you can have a lot of people are into you. A lot of people are into you. You have this vibe that not a lot of you have this vibe that a lot of people share, but they don't know how to access. You have this vibe within you that a lot of people have within them. And so when they're around you, it awakens that vibe. They're like, yes! And so they associate that feeling with you. So this is why a lot of people are addicted to you. And they also thank you. I'm getting thank you. Like, thank you. A lot of people are like worshiping you too for some reason. I mean, I know you a hottie too. You a hottie. Aha, the Hanged Man. Oh. But I get the sense, because we're spiritual beings, you and I get the sense that their energies, bruh, their energies like be affecting you. And it's their sexual energy too. Like, you can feel it. Look at him. Look at those vines all up in his pants. Like, people's energies kind of overwhelm you, and you're like, what do I do? And so you can feel their want for you so much. Sometimes you give into that one. Like, okay, you want me, I want you too. But you have to understand that this may be coming from the devil. It may be coming from the energy like, what do? I need to give myself to them because I'm not enough. Right? So with the Nine of Cups, it's like you can have the pick of the litter, but I'm also seeing hills. Picture this. I closed my eyes before. I was like, oh my God. Nine of the Cups. Nine of the Cups. What is it trying to tell me? The froggy is here, but then there's hills. Hills up here. The Nine of Cups over here. But people are behind the hills. People put up these facades and fake friendships and fake personas when they're around you because they don't want you to see who they truly are. They want to give you something small. And oftentimes these cups are empty, fake promises. And they're like, okay, I'll give you this. Are you interested in me? And you're like, sure, what's in there? You're curious because you don't know. And this not knowing is coming from you blocking your third eye because you don't want to accept the bad within people. You're the kind of person who's like, no, everyone's good, everyone's good, everyone's good, everything's good, right? Sometimes, sweeties, are not, alright? Sometimes people have bad intentions. Sometimes people want to hurt you. Sometimes people want to take advantage to you. And you are your spiritual being. You can understand that. So what I'm asking you to do is, amethyst right here, amethyst right here. I'm asking you to open your intuition. Allow yourself to trust your intuition. So if anything, divination would help. And you can find easy ways to do divination. Like, look at this. Look at my cards here. I just wrote up what Spirit wanted me to write. And I was like, okay, let me do this. Last straw. What will you accept? This is one of the last pinnacle points of your life. This is a test. The universe is like, what are you accepting from these people? These people are low vibrational demons who are trying to suck your energy. Will you accept this from them, or will you move forward? Because as soon as you say, nah, bro, I'm not accepting that, the universe is going to give you something so much better. And when you say, nope, that's enough, the universe is going to be like, all right, cool. Or if you say, that's not enough, I need better, the universe will continue to give you better. So this card is saying, bruh, what are you going to accept from people? Are you going to accept the fake promises, the empty wishes? Are you going to accept fakeness from people? Because ultimately, that's what you're accepting from life. I think I'm going to stop here. I'll have one last card. Oh my god, what is this left? With the 10 of Wands, it's like you are burying your head in the sand. You do not want to accept the truth. Accept the truth. Accept the truth. Whatever you... People are sneaky in your life. I'm getting the sense that you have fake friends. You have toxic people around you, girl. You need to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Jesus. Yeah. You need to, You got stuff. You have got possessions. I get the sense that maybe you're wealthier than other people. Maybe not, it's not even wealth. It's just you have things other people don't have. And you can see them that they want it. They want it, and they are coming up in your business like, hey, can we get some of that? Can we slice some? Can we tear some stuff up? People come into your life like, what can I mess up? What can I mess up? Like, what can I mess up? What can I mess up? What can I mess up so they will give me things? And it leaves you in a point where like you are forced to walk away, but leave the things that you had before behind. And when you leave those things you had before behind, they take them. That's exactly what I'm getting. This is so specific. Anything else? Oh, Tower moment, bruh. I knew the Tower would come out at some point. This Tower and the Queen of Wands is coming out. You have a unaligned solar plexus. You have an unaligned solar plexus. So your solar plexus is what deals with confidence. That bad B energy that's like, I'm not accept less than I am. I'm worth this. It's like your self-worth. Solar plexus governs your self-worth. Solar plexus governs your self-worth. You need to speak up about it. You have got something that people want. Look at that wand. You have got something that no one else has. You are just someone. You're like no other. You are like no other. I'm getting something about this Tower. You have got some powerful spirits, powerful angels, powerful ancestors on your side. Like with the Tower, people want to climb all over you. People want to manipulate you. They want to control you. But as soon as they get to the top, boom, lightning strikes and they're pushed off. They're flown out, and they're forced to flee. So I'm getting the sense that while all of this is happening to you, while all of these people are manipulating to you, and while you're accepting it, the universe is coming in saying, no, push them out. Push them out. Ultimately, you're protected. This chaos that you seem to be in is actually just protection from the universe. Okay, is that it? Yeah. I'm seeing some. Okay, yeah. Last message. I'll take it here. to get here? How to get here? Just be. Okay, just be. Ooh, you are incredibly attractive. You are people get breathless when they're around you. People get breathless. Okay, so Page of Wands. There is 10, 9, 9 of Pentacles, and the Lovers is here. So a true partnership and some true good money and finance is here for you. This is in the future. This is like what is waiting for you after you stop focusing on all of that mess. This is here. It's like, here, I'm gonna be here for you, Shawty, is what it's saying. And I'm like, okay, how can you get there? Allow your said to be led by yourself. Said is what? Your words, your actions, your deeds. Said is what you have done. Because what I originally meant to say is allow yourself to be led by the universe. But what Spirit wanted me to say was allow your said to be led by yourself. Okay. And your said here stands for what you say, your true calling, how you express yourself. So expression also deals with the solar and the throat. You may not know where you're going with the blindfold that the Page of Wands has, but you know that something's in your hand, something is calling you. It's like a compass. You have a compass. What is that song? Compass. I keep you in my pocket like a compass. I do it just for you. It's by The Neighborhood. Compass by The Neighborhood. So this is, you are a human compass. You are leading yourself and leading the world to where they're meant to go. And so this is why a lot of people like to have you in their possession, but they don't treat you the right way. Like when you have a compass, you know it's there. You're going to use it when you need it, but you're not going to, it's not like a nice wallet. It's not like a nice handbag, you know? People aren't going to show it off to their friends. It's like, oh yeah, this is a compass. We can go wherever. And so this is why a lot of people like to use you, not necessarily in that way, but they like to keep you in their pocket like a compass. They know you're there. They know you're going to have you. But when you say, no, I'm not your compass, I'm my compass, I'll lead myself where I want to go. Get out of your pocket. Get in my bag. Let's go where the rocket ship. Let's go where Spirit. Let's go where the universe is trying to take us. That's my message for you guys. Oh, I'm enough. I am enough. You are enough. Last message of the day is you are enough as you are right now. But you could be more. That's what I want to end on. You are enough as you are right now, but you could be more. We are always enough, but we can always be more. I love you guys. Have a great day. I love you. Not because I'm not talking to guys. I'm not talking to everybody. This is personal. This is between you and me, Shawty. This is between you and me. So sending you love. Hold on. I want to send you love real quick. So if you accept it, you accept it. If you don't, you don't. Will you accept it? Okay. Sending you thousands and billions and 3 metric tons of love. Love you.